I'm looking for a book where the protagonist loses his sanity more and more in the course of the story and you no longer know what's real and what's not. Glowing from within comments, very short one, but The Yellow Wallpaper by Charlotte Perkins Gilman. Chicky Piggy agrees, I read this when I was in high school in my AP English class and everyone was like, WTF is even going on anymore, haha. Fits the bill perfectly. Another short story would be Survivor Type by Stephen King. Had to read it for high school and, beware, it gets grisly. Only the Fireborn suggests, The Shining by Stephen King. The Haunting of Hill House by Shirley Jackson, and The Telltale Heart by Edgar Allan Poe. Halo Artificial adds, Annihilation, Her Sanity, and Lobster Bush agrees, favorite book. JJJ618 comments, I love all three. Neurokarma suggests, an obvious one is A Scanner Darkly, by Philip K. Dick. Superbuddha494 adds, honestly most PKD books could fit here. The man was diagnosed with schizophrenia. If you want to read a book that makes you unsure of what's real, read a book by an author who's unsure of what's real. Also, I can't recommend you book enough. The Lightwell adds, I second this 10 out of 10. Wisenicki suggests American Psycho by Bret Easton Ellis. Algie Green replies, the book actually depressed me, in a good way of course. At times it honestly felt like he was almost calling out for help by constantly confessing his crimes, acknowledging his lack of basic human emotions and no one noticing because they were all just as self-obsessed. Yalwanali adds, I think it's the funniest book I've ever read while also being the most sickening. I really had to check back into the real world after that because it warps you so much. Up there in my top 10 though. Full Red Moon Fox suggests, House of Leaves made me feel like I was losing my sanity. I used to have powers comments yes. This. Both protagonist and reader lose some sanity during this book. Hanser Bjorns Weavings thinks that this book is exactly what OP is looking for. The next suggestion is The Girl Who Loved Tom Gordon by Stephen King. Leftover Brian adds, I really need to reread that one. I know I read it on a King kick in college, and I gave it a rare 5 stars. But I remember literally nothing about the story. Which might be good as I can re-enjoy it fresh over again. Red Swabian adds 2 suggestions, Fight Club by Chuck Palahniuk, and One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest by Ken Kesey. Liz F0311 adds, oh man. Anything by Chuck Palahniuk. Haunted also. Multiple people seemingly losing their minds. Little Cat Bandit chimes in with, I'm reading Haunted at the moment. Also recommend Diary. Remember AJ suggests, Shutter Island by Dennis Lehane. And Isa27 is shocked, I can't believe this is way down here. Definitely fits the OP's description to the T. Shutter Island is a mind-blowing book. Telescope concurs, came here to suggest this. Amazing read. Yuma412 comments, maybe Crime and Punishment by Fyodor Dostoevsky, maybe. And Diligently Squeezed agrees, this is what I was gonna post. Very good. Talk Your Own Nonsense thinks that this should be at the top. I've read 90% of the books listed so far and this is the best out of all of them. I mean my username is a reference to it, so. Hopefully these book suggestions have given you some great ideas on your next deep dive. If you have any more book suggestions for OP, throw them down in the comments section below. Use the link in the description to find any of the suggested books, and if you enjoyed this video give it a thumbs up. Happy reading and I'll see you in the next one.